And it's got to come out that's going, my hand's down there. No, not on team base. Your hand coming out of the device on an ID is your hand, right, that you're manipulating. When we switch to a team base, you are no longer manipulating the device, I am. So it's my hand, right? So it's my hand, so you gotta think of that, it's my hand up here. My hand is coming from the bag. It's not coming from there, it's coming from the bag. So when I go to load it, my bag is over there, it's gonna come out of there, and then that little loop right there, little figure eight and a bite, is going to that figure eight and a bite. Look at that, how special. Right? Double click, rock and roll. And it slides real nice and easy. These clutches are super efficient, they're badass. Alright? That's that. Again, take the other rope. My hand is over there. This is the bag. Right? Manipulate your handle to open up that cam a little bit. My knot's going to him. Coming around. And then there we go. All right. Go ahead, lean back. So I have slack right here on that line, right? Do I say take up slack, or do I say tension? It's a big controversy in the TRT world. What do I want?
Take up slack.
Nope.
You want tension? 'Cause then they
I
could
want
pull
tension. I want tension. Because some people may hear you say slack and give you slack when you don't want it. Right? So tension. Now, I got this rope all jacked up under here, and this happens all the time. So what do you think I need to do with that rope?
Move it.
Move it. So grab that rope and that bag. This happens all the time. So bring it around, up over here, in between here. And bring it back over. Over. Just a quick fix. Sometimes it depends on how you load it. It'll cross like that. Instead of panic, just grab the bag, reorganize it, or reload it. Whatever. But what you want is you want both the tails not to be crossed, to be on the same side if you can. This is single operator twin tension. I'm the single operator here. Here you go, Here you go. You're gonna have a single clutch operator. You're gonna have a tailor who's going to be manipulating the ropes in such a way that you keep them clean for me. You're watching how much is in the bag, you're watching for knots, you're communicating with me. I'm gonna have a safety guy, I'm gonna have a rescue boss, I'm gonna have my attendant, and you're gonna have two matadors or edgemen or whatever the hell you wanna call them, all right? So you'll just have a bunch of different operations, hence team, right? Or different positions, that's why we say team base. Before it was, you were just going over rescuer base, right? You were just yourself, you're going over, you're manipulating everything. Now we're doing everything and we need a team. We need a safety guy to double check everything. We need a guy who's gonna run it. We need a guy here, we need a guy here, or a gal. Get my drift? Sure. Single clutch operator. I'm a clutch operator. I like to keep my fingers in here like this, separate my rope. Same thing, the friction here is what controls everything. Here's your levers. This is standby mode. And this is locked off. Listen, ready? That's locked off. It's not locked off unless you hear those clicks, all right? This is standby mode. You can put tension on, bro. Standby mode. You bring your levers up. Same deal as when you're rappelling. Hands on here, hands here. I like to sit behind. I like to keep my eyes on my attendant. A lot of people are staring at the rope and trying to figure out the speed, fuck that. You should know how to hold this once you get proficient at it, because I'll give you time now. But at some point, I might catch you looking at the rope and the dude's barely moving. You're like, how should I see? No, get your eyes up and just control it. Go ahead, go back. I'm just watching him. I'm giving him what I need to give him. Right? Okay. The friction of this hand controls your speed. Find the sweet spot, and this hand controls it as he goes. See that? I'm not even moving my left hand. I'm just moving this hand. Here you go. Go ahead. Cool. And my tailor will be obviously manipulate my ropes for me. Get it? Twin tension. Put tension on it. A lot of tension. If this fails, this one's still under tension. Very little shock.